Hello everyone and welcome to EduTab guys. So guys, we are back with another session for Himachal Pradesh Administrative Services mains for the year 2021. And in this series, we have covered almost all the topics that would be thrown at the aspirants. Letter writing, report writing, pressy writing, vocabulary, grammatical questions. So today we are going to take up application writing and note making. Guys, without any further ado, let's jump into the session. But before we begin, I would like to inform you about our YouTube channel and to join our Telegram group that would prove very beneficial for your preparation strategy and your journey so that you do not miss any videos. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our Telegram channel to get the PDFs of all the sessions for free. Right, guys? And guys, this is the CSAT revision schedule for HPAS. Guys, every Tuesday there is a quant session. Every Wednesday there is an English session. Every Thursday there is a reasoning session, and every Friday there is another English session. So you can take out time at 12 noon on these days so that you can get the practice material and you can practice with us, right? So stay tuned with us, guys, and let's start with your application writing and note making. So we know that there are 5 sections that would be given to you in your exams. First being your grammatical part, second vocabulary, third is composition. So we have already done letter, we have already done report. Today we'll be taking up application writing and note writing. Right, we have done comprehension of unseen passages, we have done pressy writing, we have also covered grammatical part. So I think we are almost there, the preparations and with the sessions to learn all these chapters. So you can, if you haven't watched these sessions already, you can scroll through the playlist and you can watch the series from the very beginning, guys. So let's start with application writing. So guys, application writing is nothing different than a letter writing, but it's the only difference is in the language that is used. So what is application writing? When you're applying for some post or when you're applying for a job, that is application writing. So let's see what application writing entails. An application letter is an important document. Need to be careful and formal while writing an application letter. It is an introduction letter that will give an appropriate picture of you. That's why it has to be kept very, very formal, right? So that is the important part. When you start writing the application letter, you need to keep the first paragraph short and precise. Additionally, you should explain the reason for your application. For example, you are writing an application for a job. Then you should mention your educational qualification and job experience in your application letter. The application letter for a job position should be formal and respectful. Additionally, it would be best if you convinced your reader that you are the best candidate. So you have to basically sell yourself, right? Through the medium of this application letter. At the end of the letter, you need to add how you need to convey that you are looking forward to hearing back, right? So what is the format of an application letter? It's the same as your normal formal letter. Start with sender's address, separated by date, then receiver's address, then subject line, then salutation, introduction, body, conclusion, a complimentary close, and then name of the sender, right? So that's the same format as your formal letters. So let's look at some sample job application letters, guys. So you start with your address, 1380 Magnolia Circle, Mount Olive. You see 298983. Then the date could be written here, or the date can be put in here, but this is an old format, so date should be kept here between the two addresses. So that is one change that you need to understand. Then separated by a receiver's address, Miss Hannah Michael, DSC Company, 8 Delaware Road, Bloomsbury. Then you start with a very kind open. Dear Miss Michael, I'm writing this letter to apply for a junior programming position advertised in your organization. As requested, I'm enclosing a completed job application, my certificates, my resume, and 4 references in this letter. Right, that should be your introductory paragraph. Then what should be put in the body? The opportunity presented in this listing is exciting. I believe that my firm and years of technical experiences and education will make me a competent person for the position. The main strengths that I have, which I will contribute to this, include I have designed and developed and supported many different live use applications. I continuously work towards achieving my goals through hard work and excellence. I provide exceptional contribution to the needs and wants of the consumer. I have a Bachelor's of Science degree in computer programming. Additionally, I have in-depth knowledge of the complete cycle of software development project. Whenever the need arises, I learn new technologies. Thank you for your time and consideration. Sincerely, then you put your name here. So that is a job application letter. Let's look at another sample application letter. Start with sender's address 56 Home Street, Korparu, separated by date, then state manager, then this is the receiver's address, the state manager, Bryce Copper Plastics, GPO box this, Queensland. Then you start with the introductory paragraph. Dear sir, dear ma'am, I'm applying for the position of assistant advertised on the Courier of August 17, 2018. I have had broad experience in the field of work over many years. I have worked in Pink Steel's products from 2010 to 2014, including 16 months of helping the chief store man with over 500 engineering parts control. This included the included duty at the store front as sales clerk, handling inquiries and managing. In my last position with Corparu Council, I was employed as an assistant to the manager. Additionally, I handled the paperwork, storage, and helped in stock takes. I believe my clerical accuracy, public contact experience, and knowledge will help me secure the position. I'm attaching my resume in this application letter. Yours faithfully, Jade Judith. So this is the type of letter that you have to write in an application letter. So formal letter is basically a request letter or an inquiry letter where you request someone or to inquire someone. But application letter is where you apply for a position. So that's the only difference. You change the language of your articulation. So that was your application writing, guys. So I hope this was helpful for you for your application writing. Now let's look at note making. It has been given in your syllabus, so you should know what note making is and how to make notes. So let's understand what note making is. When you read a whole paragraph or a passage and then you are asked to make a note, like we make short notes, right? So this is the same type of articulation, but it's a systematic form of writing. So we should learn how to make notes. So let's start with that, guys. A note making is a skill which improves by practicing. There are some advantages of note making. Number one, it has great importance in exams or in academic writing. It is an organization of main points for future use. Note making helps in keeping the information handy whenever we require. It helps in recollecting and recalling the past events said or heard. It helps in concentrating, understanding, and provides a permanent record. Note making format helps a writer to go through bulky documents quicker. It helps in understanding a material if the notes are in own words, and it distinguishes between main points and details. So that is the importance of note making. Now, the procedure. What is the procedure of note making, guys? Read the passage provided to you. Underline the important sentences as you go along. It helps to make headings and subheadings. So that is how you make notes. Then make a rough note first so as to get an idea. Then organize them in logical order or sequence for the final note. Use the appropriate note making format and do not change the idea or message of the passage, right? Do not add that. This basically means do not add your opinions or your ideas into it. Then guys, note making format. This is important, guys. There is a fixed note making format. One needs to follow this note making format in order to have a clear and unambiguous understanding from it. The note making format has number one, heading. That shows the title or heading of the note. Then second, subheading. As the name suggests, a subheading is a subdivision of the main topic. One can use as many subheadings or as he or she wants. Points below subheading, there are some points which are the part of main topics, and then there are subheadings. One can add more headings below the points for showing the category, types, advantages, etc. And fifth is your key to abbreviation. So you use abbreviations in your right. So what are the points to remember for note making format, guys? Avoid using long sentences as heading or title. Never lose the main idea of the passage. Ignore information which is less important. Be brief, clear, and specific. That means be concise. Use logical sequencing. Use proper indentation. Leave no spaces to avoid confusion. No space is to be left in this. Do not include your own version or understandings that I told you, your opinion. The abbreviations, that is a must. And make your note more memorable by adding colors, drawings, and that is not required in your paper, right? So let's look at an example, guys. So you are given a passage. So we'll read the passage and we'll make a note of it, right? So let's start with that. So that passage, here it goes, balancing the scales. That's the headline. Now, you start reading. Artificial intelligence is making a, so I'll underline the important part to you. Artificial intelligence is making a difference to how legal work is done, but it isn't the threat it is made out to be. It isn't the threat as it is made out to be. AI is making impressive progress and shaking up things all over the world today. The assumption that advancements in technology and artificial intelligence will render any profession defunct is just that, an assumption and a false one. The assumption that the advancements in technology and artificial intelligence will render any profession defunct is just that, an assumption and a false one. Right. The only purpose of this assumption serves is creating mass panic and hostility towards embracing technology that is meant to make our lives easier. So let us understand what this means explicitly for the legal world. The ambit of, so this is one heading, that's how we will make. Then second heading will be the second paragraph. So for every paragraph you make one heading, guys. So let us understand what this means explicitly for legal world. The ambit of AI includes recognizing human speech and objects, making decisions based on data, and translating languages. Tasks that can be defined as search and find type can be performed by AI. Then third paragraph, while artificial intelligence can be useful in scanning and organizing documents pertaining to a case, it cannot perform higher level tasks such as sharp decision making, relationship building with valuable clients, or writing legal briefs, advertising clients, and appearing in court. So that cannot be done by AI, but there are certain very important tasks that have to be done by AI, which makes your job very easier. These are over and above the realm of computerization. That's true. The next fourth paragraph, the smooth proceedings of a case is not possible without sound legal research. While presenting cases, lawyers need to assimilate information in the form of legal research by referring to a number of relevant cases, find those that will favor the client's motion. Lawyers are even required to thoroughly know the opposing stand and supporting legal arguments. They can expect to prepare a watertight defense strategy. Right. So that is what the role of AI is. AI software that operates on natural language enables electronic discovery of information relevant to a case, contract reviews, and automation generation of legal documents. Right. And last paragraph, AI utilizes big data analytics, which enables visualization of case data. It also allows for creation of a map of the cases which were cited in previous cases and their resulting verdicts as per the website towards data science. The probability of a positive outcome of a case can be predicted by leveraging predictive analytics with matching learning. This is advantageous to firms as they can determine the return on investment in litigation and whether an agreement or arbitration should be considered. That was the passage. So, what type of note, if you are making, would be a proper note? This is the solution for note making, guys. Artificial intelligence, not a threat. So, that is the title that has been given. So, you start your note with the title. Then you start making headings and subheadings. So, point number one, artificial intelligence, not a threat. 1.1 is of help. 1.2 makes lives easier. Point number three, no profession defunct. Then second paragraph, AI will help legal field. That is the second point. So guys, please make sure that you understand the numbering of your headings and subheadings. AI will help legal field. Then 2.1 recognizes human and object, making decisions based on data, translates languages. Guys, these are abbreviations. So we will give a abbreviation key later on. So translates languages, do research and find tasks. No, point number three, AI cannot perform high level tasks like writing legal briefs. So that's the whole summary of your note. Then what would be the key to abbreviation? Then you also have to give a key. The abbreviations that are used, AI is artificial intelligence, recognize languages, appearing, and investment. So guys, this is the short form of note that we have to perform in your paper. I hope, guys, this was useful to you, and this will this will be beneficial for your preparation. So I hope you've understood what note means and how to make a note. Guys, if you want the PDF of this session, you can join our Telegram channel. The link for which has been given in the description of the video given below. You can scroll down and you can join a Telegram channel to find the PDFs, all the PDFs for free. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you do not miss any update or any video. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. And if you have any queries regarding our courses, you can contact us on this number 8146207241 during the office hours, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutab.co.in. And if you just want to surf through our website, this is our address www.edutab.co.in. So guys, the exam for HPS mains is just around the corner. Keep on working hard. Stay safe, stay healthy, and happy learning to all.